never got an opportunity to say goodbye, my dear mother. uNkulunkulu wayengibusisile ngawe ninobaba. Ungithandile mama kakhulu wavala isikhala sikaMamloyi. Bengingezwa nokuthi ngiyintandane ngoba wena ubukhona supporting me at all times. Angazi ukuthi ubani osezothi nyanda wami. Inhliziyo yami idabuke phakathi kodwa ngiyethemba uphumule ngwane. Uphumule ngwane elihle futhi ngohlezi ngikuthanda. Isikhala sakho asisobe savaleka ngalonde. Angikaze ngizizwe ngingumakoti. Bengiyindodakazi yakho. Ngiphelelwa amazwi. Hamba kahle ngwane elihle. Hamba kahle ngalonde Mkhandela. Bese kulandela umyalezo othunyelwe uNjabulo. Indodana kaHlebe noPhilo sesikoleni euniversity akakwazanga ukufika. I will always miss ugogo during festive seasons. Intombi yakwaMade. Yayingichaza mase isukuma idansa, mase eyokwamukela isipho sayo. Silahlekelwe bombulazi, silahlekelwe. Igagu, intombi ebinothando. Ithanda ukuhlabelela izwana nenkonzo. It's sad to us, very sad, not to mention that God took them both. Honestly, I could not believe the first time ngizwa kuthiwa iqhawe umkhulu usesishiyile. I couldn't keep on repeating. Akukwazi lo muntu akasekho. At that moment, I could not help izinyembezi zazehlela. The most difficult part is that when I heard the disturbing news, I was in a place of study by that time. I could not control myself. I even questioned myself, ngabe ngiyindoda enjani, ngase ngikhala kangaka manje. The only thing that kept me strong is my siblings, although bengazi ukuthi abakazi. But ngazibuza ukuthi bazokwenza njani mabezwa ukuthi ubhuti uyakhala. I had to be strong for Ulwa, Usbu, Usbo, Usphetho, uMayenzi, Okhwezi, nawo wonke umndeni. I'm mentioning these youngsters because they are the future of the family. If we fail to be strong for them, then we are failing to strengthen igama laMantungwa for future purposes. We have lost parts of us individually as these family leaders played big roles in all our lives. Still, our hearts are bleeding out of pain, even those who did not make it to the final goodbye like I. They are in deep pain in their places. Mkhulu, nogogo, akukho abebezokudinga ngaphakathi kwethu ngaphandle ukuthi siqhubeke nokubumbana. I think that is the best way to ensure that wherever they are happy. Let's carry the principles and values they taught us in our daily lives. Sikhumbule ukuthi noma ngabe bengekho, uma sibagcina ezinhlizweni zethu, konke esifuna ukuachieve sizokwazi ukukunqoba. I say this again, judging by the happiness I always saw in their faces when we were together, the only way of keeping them close is for us to remain united. Let's be a family, let's be a team. Let's interact and cooperate as if we have never done it before. Let's increase the family love. Let's teach the young ones in the family about the importance of the love we spread among us. I assure you, masingenza lokho Mantungwa, amantungwa ayogiya emazulwini. Gogo nomkhulu, kunina bengisacela nisikhanyisele njengezingane zenu. Nilale ngokuthula Mantungwa amahle. Beyond our expectations, you have proven to us that love does exist in the way that brought us pain. That brought pain to us, but you have proven that even death cannot separate you. On behalf of the family, I say we promise that the love will never stop spreading. We will remain amantungwa, kukuhle, kukubi, nilale kahle bomashobane. We love you. This is from uNjabulo, 21 years old. One morning, just as the sun was rising, I heard a woman cry in the valley below. Oh, don't deceive me. Oh, never leave me. How could you treat a poor maiden so? This lament, I only just discovered in the last few days, ukuthi was by Nana Miskori. This is the song that will always remind me of Uma. Iculo lokuqala engangimuzwa Uma elicula. Unfortunately, angiphiwanga iphimbo elimnandi elinjengoju njengolwakhe. Kodwa ngaze ngiselo ngamazi Uma 55 years ago, angaze ngilikhohle leli cula. Ngazi ukuthi waqala at what point ukungiculela. Ngizoqala ngokufunda umyalezo engangicela ubaba ngo-2015 engawubhala ngebirthday kaMa ngise Spain. I was writing as I was walking my journey of 786 kilometers. On 13 September, I was about 2 weeks into my walk. Every day ngangibhala in my journal. Ngomhla 13 September 2015 ngabhala kanje, ngizozama noma ngakubhale ngesingisi kodwa ngizozama ukuthi la kutolikeka khona ngitolike. Today is my mother's birthday. I am of the strong belief that we choose our mothers before we are born. Maybe that suggests that we choose our fathers too. Ngiqinisekile ukuthi sikhetha combination, a particular combination yalo nkosikazi nale ndoda ukube baba bazali bakho. Kunencwadi engiyithandayo yangihlaba umhlwele ebhalwe uNancy Friday ethi My Mother, Myself. That book made a very strong impression on me. I'm sure that women mostly hope that they don't turn out to be like their mothers. Aigabi. There are certain things we value in our mothers and some which we think we don't. I wish that thina bomama bamantombazane iskakhulukazi, that we don't spend too much time trying to be or not to be our mothers and forget to be the mothers our daughters need to be. Asingakhohlwa njengomama bamantombazane ukuthi singachithi isikhathi eside sizama ukuthi sifane noma singafani nomama bethu, size sikhohlwe ukuba ilabo mama amadodakazi abadingayo. The children also need to kindly acknowledge that as mothers, there's so much on our shoulders, and where we don't stack up, akungoba singazami. Before I recount a story I'll never forget, let me add that amongst my various names, there were a couple that my mother also gave me. One that stands out is Desiree. This means wanted, the desired one. Odingegayo. I hope that despite grievous mistakes engwenzile empilweni yami, I've never ever made my mother feel ashamed of me or herself for being my mother. Ngiyakwazi ukuyiqhenya kwakhe nobaba ngami nangathi sonke besizala. We've disappointed them a lot. When I was born, my mother was a student nurse eNkandla. Angizalelwanga kodwa khona eNkandla, mina ngazalelwa eclinic laseDlangubo, indawo esiphakathi kwaseShowe naseMpangeni. Stepmother noma ngabe ingekho into enjalo ngesizulu kaMa, owayewuma wakhe futhi ugogo wami uManxumalo, wayewusister erana iclinic laseDlangubo ehlala emndenini wakwaMbhense About 11 or so years ago, ngahamba ngaya eDlanguba ngoba ngangaze ngifike khona ngithi ngiyobona la ngazalelwa khona. Ngafika iclinic sela elidala sela replacewa elisha. Ubaba wayethi although ugogo did her home-based care visits emphakathini ngebhayisikili, uthi ubaba ugogo Khumalo was the first black woman to get a driver's license. Angikho sure noma kwakuyiseZululand noma eNatali noma iSouth Africa iphelele. I put it like this as it is hearsay to me, and I certainly never asked my grandmother to confirm this. Not that I doubt my father's word, but I don't want to be sued. Nevertheless, the suggestion is that I come from a stock of powerful professional women. My paternal grandmother is one of the first member, an alum of Inanda Seminary, and was a teacher in Bogota. I very recently dreamt, Gila Khumalo, that my mother